If I asked your AI to write an email about your business right now, I guarantee it would write something like a summary. It would just list some facts. It would explain some features. It would be polite. And it would be deleted instantly. Why? Because humans don't buy summaries. Humans buy drama, right? They want excitement. Think about it. When you watch Netflix, you're not binge watching information, you're watching retention. You want your emails to actually make money. You need to stop training your AI to be a reporter and start training it to act like a screenwriter. In marketing, the most profitable email structure is called the soap opera sequence. It relies on two psychological hooks. In media res, starting in the middle of the action. We're using open loops. That's creating a cliffhanger that forces the brain to crave that next email. But a problem with standard AIs is that it hates open loops. It wants to close them. It wants to give you the answer immediately. So to fix this, you have to build an architecture. So at Sandbox Media, we developed a system, and the AI we use in this case is called Ivy, to write effective emails. But Ivy's not magic, she's just code. She works because we injected two specific files that override the standard desire to be boring or compliant. The first file is the instruction set. It's got, about 500-600 lines of code that teach it to act as a director. We give it knowledge books on soap opera frameworks and other methodologies, and we code in some constraints like don't welcome the reader, start with a specific moment in a conflict or problem. You're forbidden from solving the problem in email 1, you must end with a cliffhanger. So these and other constraints are going to force the AI to withhold information, which is going to create value and excitement and anticipation. The second file is the brand blueprint, because generic AI doesn't have your backstory. So we go into the blueprint and fill out the brand's details. Let's use a hypothetical client called Safe Harbor Estate Planning. Let's use a story like the founder originally watched two brothers get into a fist fight at a funeral over a grandfather clock, and identified that the villain is usually the family, not the IRS. The generic AI doesn't have this information, so it's going to write something like, Dear Bob, I hope you're well. Estate planning is crucial for avoiding probate court. Our firm specializes in wills and trusts and blah, blah, blah. This sounds like a Wikipedia article. It's going to get deleted. Now, the architected AI that had that story from the owner's experience is going to write something better. The subject line could be, the police arrived at the funeral. It wasn't about the house. It wasn't about the money. It was about $50 grandfather clock. I watched two brothers, men who grew up together, threaten each other in a church parking lot because their father hadn't written down who got the clock. That was the moment I realized that estate planning isn't about taxes or the IRS. It's about keeping your family from hating each other. But a will wouldn't have stopped that fight. You need something else, and I'll tell you what that is tomorrow. Do you see the difference there? The AI didn't hallucinate that story. It pulled it from the brand blueprint. It didn't accidentally leave you hanging. The instruction set forced it to. And that is not a newsletter, that's an episode. And your reader's gonna want the next one to see how this ends. So stop asking your AI to write emails. Give it a character, give it some background, and ask it to write something that's gonna captivate people's attention. I'm Sandeep, and this is Brains, Bots, and Business. We'll catch you on the next one.